What's up, everyone? This is your girl Rita, the self proclaimed goal digger. Welcome to my channel, which is all about reaching and achieving your goals as an entrepreneur, business owner, and it just chronicles my journey through entrepreneurship, sharing some of the mistakes that I have made in hopes that other people can learn from my mistakes, and learn some lessons in entrepreneurship. So, if you're seeing this now, it has been a good minute since I have been on my channel. And part of that reason is because at the start of 2020, it was going so good. Right now, we are in the midst of this pandemic, and things have pretty much ground to a halt. But 2020 started off really, really well for my business, and my time was very limited. So, because of that, I was not able to, or I didn't prioritize making some of these videos. So now that I have a little bit of time, I am back and ready to share with you about my entrepreneurial journey. But I must say, despite me having quote unquote some free time, extra time, because I have not, for the most part, been working or in my office, so to speak. I do go in, from now and then for a couple of hours or whatever, but for the most part, I have been working from home. But throughout this whole pandemic, this is probably, I don't know, week 5 of the pandemic, 4, 5, 6, as y'all know, the days, the weeks, everything is starting to run together. So it's at least week 4 or 5 of me being quote unquote working from home, or unable to work in my office with the pandemic. And I will say, despite having so much time, I feel like I've been riding the struggle bus. So I know people say, oh, this is the perfect time to do X, Y, and Z. If you haven't done this, you can, it's plenty of time. And yes, it is. But I have really been riding the struggle bus. And hence the title of this video, Reclaiming My Time while Riding the Struggle Bus. And I think I just needed some time to quote unquote rest, some time to kind of, I won't say not do anything, because I definitely was doing stuff. Like this whole time I've been doing stuff, but not to have the pressure of deadlines to do stuff. There were a few things that I needed to get done within a certain time frame or whatever, but for the most part, I could not be bothered with deadlines. Like I worked at my own pace, um, because it was some of the stuff. I felt like I was riding the struggle bus. It was kind of like I was torn, because I knew I had time to do it, but I couldn't necessarily get it done. And part of that struggle too was, as y'all probably have encountered with others working from home, is that there are just so many distractions. My kids are here, husband's here, and not they aren't needy or always incessantly bothering me, but they do ask me stuff, or I have to step away and do different things with them. And it just seems like when you're at work, you're at work. You don't do the stuff at home or whatever. So it's like, okay, I'm trying to get stuff done, do laundry, cook, help the kids, play games with the kids, all kinds of stuff. It's like you're not doing all these different things at one time. And that kind of got to be kind of overwhelming for me. So hence where I was like, part of it is reclaiming my time. I took time to rest, but I also took time to spend time with my family and enjoy. And work kind of got put on the back burner. So it was like, okay, I'll get to it when I get to it. But if I didn't meet quote unquote deadlines, I wasn't too worried about it. But I felt like I should be doing more. And so I felt like I was riding the struggle bus. But I will say, this time it was definitely needed, this little bit of a break, because it allowed me to like reflect on some things, catch up on some things, look at things that I had neglected, put things in just a whole nother perspective. So, my message to you, so if you others have probably are feeling like how I'm feeling, like, hey, I got all this time on my hands, but I still feel like I'm not making progress or my momentum is not there. And it's just show yourself some grace. It's a lot going on. Like, we are in the midst of a pandemic. Like, we have a lot of things on our brain, and not just the day, just so much, not so much the day-to-day stuff like cooking and cleaning and all that kind of stuff, but you also have stuff on your brain. Like, for me, like, okay, when am I going to be able to open up back up my office? Financial things, like, okay, let me call these people about our bill. All kinds of stuff that you're not having to deal with on a regular basis. So I realized I had to give myself some grace, because it's not that I'm just juggling working from home. It's I'm juggling working from home with a whole lot of other stuff, with a whole lot of other issues that don't normally take place during the workday. So if you have been super duper productive during this time, I am so happy and proud of you. And if you have not been super duper productive during this time and you haven't taken it easy and taken a break, I am super duper proud of you too, because that's what you needed. And I always say I am exactly where God wants me to be, or where God has me to be. So whatever I'm getting done, cause that's what He wanted me to get done. Because usually I always start the day off spending time with Him, and I ask Him to guide and direct my steps. So if that's what I did that day or whatever, or I didn't do that day, then I am trying to rest in the grace that I was in the will of God. And obviously, that's all He wanted me to do today. And if He wants me to do more, then He's going to give me the strength to do more. But right now, He said, sit your butt down. You need to rest and be still. Because I was, yeah, your girl was tired. And so I did take advantage of getting some rest and relaxation, and not feeling so much of the pressure of trying to get things done in a certain time frame. So, if you are like me and you are riding the struggle bus, it is okay. Just reclaim your time, get your rest and relaxation, and tomorrow is a new day, and tackle the tasks for that day, and just take this thing one day at a time. That's all we can do. All we can do is take it one day at a time, and that's what I'm looking at. And I'm just doing the very best that I can do, one day at a time. And that's all you can ask of yourself. So if you're doing your best, if you're giving it your best, then that's it. You did all that you can do. So there's no need to beat yourself up for anything that you did not do. But like I said, your girl was on the struggle bus. No shame in my game. And things will get better. And like I said, that was what was on God's agenda, and I acted accordingly. Apparently, what was on my agenda, He was probably like, nah, scratch that. That's too much stuff. So I just did whatever He had me to do. All right, so that is all I have for now. I will be doing some other videos, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up, like, share, leave me a comment, and there will be more videos coming as I have a little bit more time in this season, where God is like, sit your tail down. But if not, then it, like I said, it's not in His will. All right, that's all I have. This is your girl Rita, also known as the Gold Digger. Until next time, everyone.